What is good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, here back with the second episode of our reviews little series here in the channel. And today, I'm going to be reviewing Monday Night War Series number 2, guys. So I know I picked these up a little while back already. I'll put the Toyota number to the side because I cannot remember that on top of my head right now. Unfortunately, man. Memory loss, you know. Yeah, it's terrible to have memory loss at a young age. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be reviewing these. I haven't really seen that much reviews of these on YouTube since the Monday Night Wars line is kind of difficult for most of the collectors to find, and I actually had luck finding this one really easily. It was they had the SummerSlam shipper, and it was a day I went to Walmart. I want to say that was probably the first day I was actually a Walmart employee. Crazy to think, and I found these, and I had to buy them that day. I remember that. That was so exciting to see these. But yeah, guys, enough of that story, man. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be reviewing these. We're going to get into a couple of details of the figures, see what they're all about. I'm going to be real. This is probably like the 5th or 6th Triple H and Rey Mysterio that's going to make it to my collection. But yeah, guys. And I remember I was tripping that day on the toy hunt thinking asking if Kevin Nash and these were the same person, man. I feel bad for asking that, but they are the same person. If you guys have that same doubt. Yeah. But yeah, guys, let's get to it. Let's see where we're going to start. I guess we'll have to start with whoever has the torso, which is probably going to be the Rey Mysterio. That way we can do the Teddy Long Build-A-Figure along in the way. Alright, guys, so the figure that has the, not the torso, but the legs, I should have said earlier, is the Rey Mysterio Jr. figure. Pretty sick figure. I think this is the figure that, don't get me wrong, I think this is the figure that was supposed to be a different figure, and most of the fans were mad because this one's the one that got released, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, it's still a cool figure. The gear looks sick, even though he has no tattoos and anything. And this figure is based on his WCW Nitro July 8, 1996 gear. Man, 1996. That was actually 8 years before I was born. I feel old now, man. But yeah, a little Bible back here. Rey Mysterio Jr. brought his exciting, high-flying Lucha Libre style to WCW, influencing an entire generation of future superstars around the world. He actually did do that, man. The guy's been wrestling for, what, 30-plus years? So, yeah, guys. Let's go ahead and crack the Rey Mysterio figure out of the box and see what the figure's all about. It lacks accessories, but I mean, it's alright, man. We can't complain about that. Alright, guys, so here's the Rey Mysterio figure out of the box. A pretty cool figure. I love the articulation on the figure, and the ab crunch is a little difficult to do, but I mean, it's still got a good articulation for it. Just make sure you don't bend it too much if it's got the same issue, because, you know, you don't want to break the figure. But it's a cool figure. I like the gear. It's like between a pinkish and purplish gear at the same time. It's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of this color. Like, my favorite color is green, so I'm gonna be real with that. But it's still a cool gear, man, for the color and everything. But yeah, guys, and then here's the legs for the Teddy Long figure. Like I said, it lacks accessories, but it's still a cool figure, and the articulation is phenomenal, man. So let's move on to the next figure. Alright, guys, so the next figure I'll be reviewing is the Kevin Nash figure, because this is the one that comes with the upper body parts to keep building the Teddy Long figure. This looks like a pretty cool figure. We're about to take it out of the box to see what it's about. And it's based on his WCW Nitro June the 10th, 1996 gear. The little bio right here. Scott Hall revealed his big surprise at the WCW Nitro announcer's desk when Big Kev showed up to ask Eric Bischoff. So this is where the big boys play, huh? Let's look at the adjective. So yeah, guys, we're about to crack the Kevin Nash figure out of the box. This is actually my first Kevin Nash in the collection, so pretty cool to have him in the collection. And yeah, guys, let's get to it. Crack him out of the box, keep building the Teddy Long figure, and see what this guy is all about. Alright, guys, so here's the Kevin Nash figure out of the box. This might honestly be my favorite figure out of the whole set, to be real. I like the accessories they gave this guy. Comes with the microphone. The hair is interchangeable. So, I mean, whenever I took the figure out of the box, the hair came off with the hat. So I thought this was an interchangeable head scan, even though it was backwards for the hair. But yeah, guys. And then the watch. That's pretty cool right there. It's removable, so you can put that watch on another figure. Maybe put it on the Seth Rollins. That would look pretty sick right there. And it comes with the, looks like a button-up shirt. Well, it's not a button-up shirt on the picture. I mean, it kind of looks like a button-up shirt in the picture. I really don't know, but it's pretty cool, man. So yeah, guys, this figure might be the best one from the whole set, in my opinion. And then here's the body for the Teddy Long figure. This is the only thing I hate about the Build-A-Figure sets, that I cannot get the parts to go in properly. So I'm gonna have to leave that for the end. And yeah, guys, let's move on to the next figure. Alright, guys, so the next figure I'll be taking out of the box is going to be Kevin Nash's twin brother right here, Mr. Diesel. And judging by the figure, it looks like it's going to be a good figure too. So this will be 2 for 1. 2 Kevin Nash's last Diesel figures in the collection. And then back here, the little bio. It's from Raw, September 30, 1996. Kevin Nash may have shocked the world when he showed up on WCW Nitro to find out where the big boys play. But Jim Ross shocked the universe when he reintroduced Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Kinda. And this figure will come with the Teddy Long arms and the interchangeable hands. So yeah, guys, we're gonna crack it out of the box, see what the figure's all about, and I mean, I guess, like I said, the Teddy Long figure's just gonna have to wait for the end. And I have my other figures right here ready, ready for the ending part like usual. But yeah, guys, let's crack the Diesel figure out of the box and see what he's all about. All right, guys, so here's the Diesel figure out of the box. A pretty cool figure. I'm pretty impressed on the Diesel figure's articulation, like the Kevin Nash, even though it's the same character, right? But still, it's got a good articulation for the height of the figure. Like, this might be the best articulation for a big figure. Like, it beats the Big Show. Like, I have the Big Show, what's the figure? It's the Decade of Domination Series number 2 figure. And I remember taking that figure out of the box, and what's the word I'm looking for? The articulation wasn't like what I was expecting. But this figure, I thought it was going to be the same issue. But man, I was surprised for the articulation on this one. And then, it came with the Teddy Long interchangeable hands, 4 interchangeable hands, and the arms. And dude, I'm kind of mad. I can't even build the figure. Like, I'm trying to put in the arms, nothing. I try to put in the torso and the legs, and nothing, man. So, I don't know, man. I'm kind of sad with the Build-A-Figure set sometimes. But, yeah, guys. Here is the Diesel figure out of the box. We're about to unbox the last figure and do the ending like usual, man. And here is the last figure of the Monday Night War Series number 2 line. We got Triple H right here. And then, before I forget, the referee Teddy Long is based on the December 21, 1998 Raw show. It even has it back here. It was the first appearance he made, his referee debut, in the first match of the evening, man. And then we have the bio back here. After turning his back on D-Generation X, Triple H teamed with The Rock in a 2-on-1 handicap match to show the world what happens to anyone who thinks they're bigger than the corporation. It's based on his Raw gear from April 5, 1999. And it even has that the colors and decorations may vary. So, does that mean that there's a Chase Bear and Teddy Long in this Build-A-Figure set? I don't know, man. But yeah, guys. About to crack this Triple H out of the box. See what it's all about, man. Let's get to it. Alright, guys. And here's the Triple H figure out of the box. It's pretty plain Jane like the Rey Mysterio figure. But this one's a lot more worse. Like, the legs feel like a basic figure, man. They take a little bit while to bend and then put back on. So, yeah, guys, that is probably something that's going to keep this figure from, I don't know, in my opinion, to be one of the top figures on the set here. Maybe on the whole Monday Night Wars line, to be real. I mean, it's still a good figure. I like the gear, looks pretty solid. Not going to lie. Maybe if they would have added a little accessory to it, would have made it a little stand out. But, well. And then here's the Teddy Long head skin. The head skin for the Teddy Long looks pretty cool. It reminds me of, I don't know why, man, but it reminds me of a movie character. And I hope I can find the movie character. If I find the movie character, I'll clip the picture on the left side. But if I don't, then well. But yeah, guys, it reminds me of a movie character for some reason. Could just be me. But yeah, guys, we're about to move on and review the figures from worst to best, man. And see why. Why I would put them like that. Alright, guys, so it's that time to review the figures from worst to best. And coming in at number 5, man. It wasn't really difficult to decide on who I was going to put at number 5. After I felt the articulation on the figure, that's what put me to put him here. And it might be a shocker to some people. I don't know if it will be real. But I'm going to put Triple H at number 5. I don't think it'll be a shocker, actually, to be real, if it's pretty plain Jane, too. I don't know. Looking at it at the end, I feel like they gave him blonde hair instead of the brownish hair that he normally has. I don't know if he had blonde hair back then in that same time frame, but I mean, it reminds me of a Christian figure. Christian Cage pretty much right here instead of Triple H, if I'm being real. So, yeah, that's probably going to be one of the reasons why Triple H will be number 5 in the set. I mean, the legs, like I said, they feel pretty basic-wise. You can't really bend the legs that well. So, and he can't really stand still either. I tried my best to put him to stand still. That's why he's standing like that for now. I'm going to put it right there. Looks like he has back pain right there, back problems. But, yes. And then coming in at number 4, man, I was actually kind of undecided from this point on, even though there was another figure, like I mentioned, that was plain Jane on the set. But I actually had to put that figure here because I feel like the other 3 figures beat this one by a lot, and I'm gonna go with the Rey Mysterio figure. Like I said, pretty cool figure, but I feel like they gave him the fisted hands a little way too big than what they should be on the arm. And then these other ones that have like mic holding hands look a little bit smaller, accurate to the size. And then, I mean, if they would have gave him a little accessory or something, would have made it stand out by a lot, like the other figures. But it's still a pretty cool figure, man. I would recommend you to buy that one over to Triple H if you ever see the series and don't find the whole series complete. But yeah, guys. And now coming in at number 3, man. This was kind of difficult to decide from here on up. But I actually went with the Diesel figure. It's a pretty cool figure, like I mentioned. And I love the sunglasses. The hair looks pretty cool. You know, it's curled up like it's on the picture in the cardboard. But I'm not a big fan of the vest that is rubber. Should have been cloth accessory. And I mean, the articulation is great, like I mentioned. But I feel like the other two figures beat it by a lot, in my personal opinion. Well, I mean, if you don't count the Build-A figure from the set, then it would be number 2. So it is how it would go. And then coming in at number 2. Actually, give me a second. I gotta do something real quick now that I think about it. I was really undecided for who would be number 1 and number 2 on the set, but at the end of the day, I feel like I have to do it this way because this other figure really shocked me than what I was expecting. So coming in at number 2 is actually going to be the Teddy Long Build-A figure, man. And I was actually able to build it on time before the end of the video. I was struggling, but at the end of the day, I was able to build it. It was actually a lot more difficult to figure out how to build it since you didn't have to pop any of the bodies like the other Build-A figures that I've done before. But yeah, guys, and I even gave him the number 2 hand and the number 1 hand because I didn't even know where I was going to put him, so that's why he's got both of them. But now if you put the number 2 down, he's going to be acknowledging Roman Reigns right there, the tribal chief, man. He acknowledges his tribal chief right there. But yeah, guys, but I'm going to actually do the number 2 hand because he's the second one in the ranking for me. And that concludes why did I say to where? That concludes to who will be number 1 in the set, or who I think is the best figure of the set, and that's gonna be the Kevin Nash figure, man. Like I said, man, whenever I was going over it, this figure shocked the world in me, man. Like I was very shocked whenever I took it out of the box. The hair came off, but it's like interchangeable hair. The hat's pretty cool. The shirt's pretty cool. I like the fact, like I mentioned, that it comes with a removable watch that you can put on another figure. And the microphone's pretty cool. It's just a black gear, but I mean, dude, that accessory right there is a W for the watch, man. And then, like I said, the articulation is phenomenal on this figure. So I just could not do it any other way. If you guys agree with me, let me know. And if you don't agree with me, also let me know. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions on figures, but I feel like this is the best way to rank it. With that being said, guys, I'm out of here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the review on these.